All right, so see this truck behind me? This is the all-new 2023 GMC Sierra AT4X AEV edition, and that is what we're gonna look at today. All right, for those of you who don't know, AEV stands for American Expedition Vehicles. They're a company based out of Michigan, right? Michigan, yes, not far from where GM is. And they design components for off-road and overlanding vehicles. And as you can see, that is obviously what this AEV edition is. In fact, if you didn't already know this, and I'm sure you might have, but the ZR2 Bison that we've had for the last however many years was a collaboration between Chevrolet and AEV, not to mention the new Silverado Bison is also a collaboration. And this is the GMC version of that. As far as I know, this is their first collaboration on a full-size truck. And maybe soon on smaller trucks, maybe mid-sized trucks like the Canyon. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, anyways, let's talk about a few things that make this different. Well, first and foremost, this is 2023, so this is the all-new sterling metallic color, the sterling gray. If you have not seen that color, how do I explain this? If I didn't know it was a new color, I would come in here thinking, especially in the darker, the darkness of where I am, I would think that this is the satin steel. It is not. This is the new sterling gray. So if you like that satin steel, this is pretty damn close, and closer to that color, I think, than the silver. Now, maybe outside in the sun, it shines up a bit brighter, looks more like the silver, but regardless of that. All right, so we've got some newer things here, of course. This is all blackened out, and now you have like this kind of bronze finish here in the grille. So that's new compared to the 2023 model, 2022 model, pardon me. Of course, you have your AT4X badging, but here's where the main stuff comes in, right? There's your winch there. You have a much more aggressive front bumper. This is a steel stamp bumper out here, so very aggressive. It's more higher cut up as well, so you are gonna have better approach angle than last year did. We also have, I don't know if it's here in the floor, I don't think I see it, but the regular, by the way, AT4X, not the AEV edition, but the regular 2023 AT4X is gonna have that front bumper as well. Not some of the other things it's gonna show you, but at least it's gonna have that front bumper and that newer front grille. But let's keep talking about what it has here. They bumped it up now, 33-inch tires. So now we have a 33-inch Goodyear Wrangler Territory MT tire. Now last year, for whatever reason, the AT4X used the Goodyear Wrangler Territory tire. There's a 32-inch tire. This is now a 33-inch tire, so a little bit more beef there. And you're getting the Salta GMC wheel, so it's a completely different wheel with the AEV edition than what you would normally see in the others. I like this too. You see that kind of, I don't know if it's going to show up here. It almost looks like a bronzy finish there. Very much, kind of similar to that, I guess. Anyway, let's talk about some more things. Of course, you have LED headlights here. There's your LED daytime driving lights, obviously. 6.2 liter is going to be the only offering in the engine of this, at least as of now. Very much the same as what we're seeing currently, of course, with the regular AT4X, right? So 6.2 liters, your only choice, the big 420 horsepower, 460 foot-pound torque. Also, only the shorter box is available. So crew cab is the only configuration, and the shorter box, which is the 5'8" box, not the 6.5 foot box, is their only available option. Again, there's those awesome tires and awesome wheels you see there. Now, obviously, it's still going to retain the Multimatic DSSV suspension like we would normally have on the AT4X. Obviously, we don't want to go away from that. And you have the rock sliders on this one as well. Very aggressive rock sliders, as you can see. And I've seen the rock sliders in action, and if I had one of these trucks and was actually going to off-road it, hands down, no questions asked, I would be getting that. And of course, you can have a little bit bigger, beefier fender flare here than you would on a normal Sierra, where it has, has a little black trim. This has a little bit more to it, which of course you're going to need, right? Heading back here, you're going to see it does have, of course, the regular box back here with the spray and liner, tons of tie downs like we usually see, sliding rear window, power outlet, of course, back here. There's your handle for your multi-pro tailgate, which has the kicker sound system built in, right? You need that, of course, when you're off-road. You're sitting out there eating. Now, it's kind of in the way, I don't want to move it, but you don't really need to see much more other than, of course, there's the bumper back here, but as you can see, there's no steps back here. And of course, there's a reason for that. You're not getting mud and all that kind of stuff caked in it. You're not going to need it. You got this anyways if you want to get in the back, right? So, and again, the bumper is steel stamped back here as well. Not to mention, on the underneath, I'll see if I can show you with my GoPro here, but underneath, we have, I don't know if you can see it at all, but maybe more skid plates underneath. Not more necessarily, but steel stamped skid plates that are underneath it, right? So just more protection if you're doing that off-roading. Now let's head inside. You see you got the black door handles here. Heading inside, that cool stitching. Man, the AT4X, such a nice truck in person. I love the red stitching here. I love the white piping, of course. My favorite thing to do, open those back here, the storage back there. Of course, you have the cup holders back here. Heated rear seats, by the way, for your passengers, not to mention, you know, the vent controls and USB and USB-C charging ports back there. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you noticed, it's just an off-road truck with a suede headliner. Yeah, I'm not kidding. The fit and finish is amazing back here, though, too. You got leather back here, real leather with that stitching, same way you would up front. You're treating the passenger the same as the driver, really, honestly. I love the AT4X badging you have here. The nice steel, aluminum, I don't know what you call it, I guess, steel Bose speaker system. Now, in the AEV edition, you're going to get the AEV mats. All weather liners like we normally see, but you can have the AEV badging. And then, of course, the AEV badging right up there in the headrest. And, of course, there's that white piping with the red stitching down there in between. Really, for the most part, the rest of this is pretty much like your regular AT4X. You have the heads-up display here, head-up display, your auto-shock four-wheel drive system, all that kind of stuff, four-wheel drive, 4 high, 4 low. Heated steering wheel, no Super Cruise, of course, in this model of truck. You have a 13.4 inch color touchscreen, a 12-inch programmable digital screen in front of the driver. Of course, you're going to have your center console shift. There's your trailer brake control there, separate climate control for your driver, passenger, heated and ventilated seats, big aluminum push button start. You can get the rear vision camera mirror in this one as well. Actually, that's what this one has. There's your sunroof. Yes, it's the regular sunroof we've had. That is not going to change, I don't think, until at least 2025, if they're even going to do it, because you need to change the whole roof line, and they didn't do that. This is a refreshed truck as of 2022. So lots of changes, though, and I absolutely love this interior. Every time I get in it, I'm just that much more in love with it, that much more impressed. With the AEV edition, what a great looking truck. I'm very curious, though. Would you go with this AEV edition, this one right here? Or would you go into that Silverado Bison, that Silverado ZR2 Bison? I don't know. It's a hard choice, but either way, what a great looking truck. And until next time, everybody, take care.